Alright, so we're gonna be learning how to we're gonna be doing the 180 and basic variants on how to 180. Alright, so we're gonna be 180ing and doing. Alright, so I'm at a local street spot here, and I'm gonna be teaching you how to do the basic 180 and variants of the 180. Alright, so we're here with Mason. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel,
Cortex BMX.
Well, he's gonna teach you how to do the 180 on the flat ground, on the flat ground. On flat ground is the basics, and then I'll be teaching you how to do it off of bigger drops and off of curbs and stuff like tire rides.
Alright, so what you're going to need to learn how to do to be able to 180 on your bike is, one, you're going to be able to need to bunny hop, which is like pretty much the starting for all tricks. And then once you have that down, you're going to want to learn how to spin. Now that's going to start out you being able to spin like 20 degrees, and then once you get that down, you're going to start the next step, which is carving. Alright, so like I said, the next step is learning how to carve. Now to carve, you're going to want to be going a decent speed, because if you're going slow, it's going to be terrible and you're not going to be able to land fakie to be able to pull out. But to carve, you're going to want to be going, and you're going to want to turn to the side that you don't spin to. So like I spin to the right, so to carve, I go to the left a little bit, turn in, and then I hop up and spin, and I land fakie. So I'll show you again. You want to go forward, and I spin to the right, so I turn my bars to the left a little bit, and then I turn it real quick and just whip my back end around, and then you land fakie. Alright, so since I showed you guys how to spin on your bike and also carve and land in a fakie, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to pull out of that fakie and complete the 180. Alright, so this is an example of how to pull out of a fakie. I'm going to be doing a nose press instead of a 180 pull out, but this is just showing you guys how to pull out. So this is the best way to learn it, is just nose press. So you just want to go like that, and then fall.
Alright, so I feel like the way he taught you the nose press was good, but when I'm doing nose press, I feel like if you, when you're starting it, you carve around, you carve in the fakie, and then just pick your front tire up, you pull out of it quicker, like this, watch.
Alright, so now that hopefully you've learned how to carve, spin, and pull out of fakies, all you gotta do is combine it all, and then you can 180. And I'm gonna show you a couple examples of how to do that right now.
Alright, so when you do the 180 right away, it might not come out as clean as his did, and you might be all your fakies might come out weird, and then when you go to pull out, you bounce your front tire around to land it and stay balanced. And I'll show you what that's gonna look like. You're probably gonna do something that looks like that. Alright, so I'm gonna be teaching you also how to go off of drops, which you're pretty much just gonna do the same thing, but when you go to rotate it the last second, just so you make sure you don't hit your front tire on the curb or whatever you're 180ing off of, and make sure when you do it that you're ready to do it, because if you just hesitate and then go off, chances are you're gonna mess it up and fall and hit your front tire, and it's just gonna be a mess, and you're gonna fall and end up getting hurt. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to be teaching you is how to do the manual 180. I'm not really going to teach you it, I'm just going to show you it so you know, so you have an idea. I'll make a more in-depth video on how to manual 180 once I can figure it out a little bit better. Alright, so that was pretty much how to do the basic 180 and variants of the 180. I hope that helped you guys figure out the concept of how to do it and eventually land it, but if you need me to go more in depth on how to do it, I can, but it'd be in a separate video, obviously.